This is a competition that only women can participate in. They have to type at least 360 characters in 1 minute. Complete the whole game is equivalent to running 5 kilometers, and the process does not allow to type a wrong character. Otherwise, they will be disqualified. In the end, the contestant with the most characters within the time limit, the player who played the most times wins. And this country girl's dream is to become the boss's secretary. In the 1950s, to be the boss's secretary was the envy of many girls. It was Lucy's turn to interview. The boss was not interested in Lucy's outdated image. He wasn't interested in her at all. He was impatient and told her to leave. But the next moment, the boss was shocked. Lucy picked up a typewriter to the documents on the table and frantically output, and used only 2 index fingers. In a matter of moments, she printed out an unfamiliar document. The boss was amazed. Naturally, Lucy was hired. The next day, the boss learned from a friend there was a typing contest recently. There would be a big prize for winning. He didn't hesitate to help Lucy sign up. The first game, Lucy had some stage fright, and the player next to her looked very professional. They were even typing steadily. The match officially started. The inexperienced Lucy panicked. Not surprisingly, she lost. The boss knew she was just too nervous. She didn't play her full strength, so he volunteered to be Lucy's coach. He took Lucy home. First, she learned to type with 10 fingers. The boss also prepared a typewriter for her. Different colors correspond to different fingers. Lucy's nails were painted with the corresponding colors. Fingernails are also painted with the corresponding color. When she was tired of training, the boss also helped her massage her tired hands. Gradually, the relationship between the two became more and more intimate. The second game started. This time Lucy was not afraid of danger. With an average of 490 characters per minute, she successfully won the county-level competition. Then came the French championship. But this game, there was an intimidating opponent. Anna. She had set a record of 500 characters per minute. Lucy was in a panic, but she tried to calm down. The competition began. It turned out, everyone was a step behind Anna, even when the results were being recorded. Some of the contestants went into shock on the spot. She was relaxing with her nails. The judges announced the results of the competition. The 2 finalists were Anna and Lucy. Seeing this competition, you must wonder if she is a robot. In fact, she was the winner of the French typing competition last year. Her amazing hand speed makes keyboard warriors feel ashamed of themselves. Lucy had to do her best against a fierce opponent. The game was over quickly, but they both typed the same number of words. The judges decided to play an extra 5 minutes. Whoever typed more times would win. In the preparation stage of the match, Lucy wanted to give up, but the boss said to her,
Je t'ai menti, Rose. Les 500 frappes à la minute de le prince Ringuet, tu les as dépassées depuis une belle lurette en entraînement.
Lucy was angry. It turned out that she had been fighting against an opponent weaker than herself. There was a lot of fireworks between the two. The match was in full swing, but the boss turned around and left because he had just lied to Lucy. She didn't break the record. The boss only said that to give her confidence. While he was upset, there was a cheer from the venue. The results were in. The winner was Lucy. He wanted to rush over and hug her, but the crowd left him out. He knew that the old days were over. Lucy, who had won the French championship, she became a hot star. She got an endorsement for a typewriter. She was on the cover of a magazine. Not only was she a hit with the girls, she even fell in love with the owner of the typewriter company. Taking advantage of this momentum, she decided to enter the world competition, and the strongest contestant in this competition is the previous champion of the United States. She set a world record of 512 characters per minute. In the face of strong competition, the typewriter company hired a coach for Lucy, but because the keyboard was too small, she often made mistakes in training. And what Lucy knew was that the owner of the typewriter was with her just to promote their products. She knew even less. The man she trained with in the beginning, the man who played the game with her, missed her all the time. The day of the world tournament is coming. Will Lucy win again? This is a world typing competition. The players on the stage are outputting like crazy. The audience on stage cheers loudly. The first to collapse was the Italian player. The British player also sighed in exhaustion. Korea's young prodigy was still playing steadily, and the American player was calm and relaxed. They looked very calm. Lucy also played smoothly. She made it to the semifinals, but the German and Korean players were already on the decline. Not surprisingly, they were eliminated. Only the previous champion from the United States and France's Lucy made it to the finals. The American player's confidence was not so much. Lucy's face was more worried. The American player on the other side. 3 men were massaging and relaxing her. Lucy wanted to go down for a breath of fresh air. The coach stopped her. She thought it would lose her momentum. The game began. Each game is 5 minutes long. It's 2 out of 3 games. The player with the most typing will become the world champion. The audience cheers. Lucy's fingertips are typing fast, with a level of 510 words per minute, winning the first game. The American player followed with 509 words per minute. The second game, the American player was the first to provoke.
Moi qui pensais que les Françaises n'étaient bonnes qu'en cuisine.
Lucy was disturbed. She started typing 1 step slower. Not surprisingly, she lost the second game. She left the stage in anger. She went backstage and picked up the old typewriter, but the coach objected strongly.
On sait faire quoi avec cette vieille machine? Elle va encore plus vous ralentir.
La vieille machine est très bien.
The boss that Lucy used to work with, he came to the backstage. He knew Lucy's typing habits because it was something he had cultivated. He said a simple word to Lucy.
Écrase-la, mon chou.
Lucy returned to the arena with the old typewriter.
Si vous ne reprenez pas la Populaire immédiatement, vous allez devoir me rembourser chaque centime que j'ai dépensé pour vous.
Je vous ai déjà apporté le double.
The third game started. The previous owner was cheering for her on the stage. Lucy's speed is still ahead. Her eyes did not look at the typewriter. Instead, she looked at the boss who was standing on the stage. Finally, the game is over. Lucy won the world championship with a record of 515 words per minute. Behind the 1-minute championship was 10 years of perseverance, a dream that relies on fingers. It takes more effort than the average person. Every field can be the best. Each person can also create miracles. Perseverance. Let's cheer together on the road to our dreams. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please like and comment.